35 years ago, Kenyans bravely took to the streets on Saba Saba Day to push for multi-party democracy. Today, as the nation marked this pivotal anniversary, Nairobi's central business district presented a starkly different picture. Instead of a vibrant city commemorating its democratic journey, it was a ghost town, silenced by unprecedented police lockdown. NTV's senior reporter Sharon Momanyi has been on the ground all day, witnessing firsthand the heavy police presence, the frustration of citizens caught up in the drizzling morning, and the profound impact on ordinary lives, even as official statements contradicted the reality on the streets.
This is Nairobi's central business district on a day that should have resonated with the spirit of democratic defiance. But today, July 7th, 2025, Saba Saba was observed not with public gatherings, but with an eerie silence enforced by a massive police operation. From the early hours of the morning, under a persistent drizzle, up to 25 police barricades choked off all major arteries leading into the CBD. Uhuru Highway, Thika Road, Waiyaki Way, all transformed into impassable barriers manned by a visible and overwhelming police presence. Thousands of Nairobians found their daily routines completely disrupted. We saw Kenyans clutching their bags and umbrellas against the morning drizzle, being turned away at roadblocks, told in no uncertain terms that entry to the CBD was denied. Commuters, many clutching their lunchboxes, were forced to turn back, unable to reach their workplaces. Public transport, the city's lifeline, was severely impacted. Matatus and buses, unable to access their usual stages within the CBD, were seen dropping off passengers at makeshift stops miles away from the city centre. Passengers were left stranded, forced to brave the cold and rain and walk long, unexpected distances or simply give up on their day. Personally, I had to walk from the roadblock at the City Mortuary roundabout to the Nation Centre on Kimathi Street in the CBD.
I am walking to work today. Vehicles can't, I don't know if you can see the roads behind me. Like there's literally no vehicles on the road. And even my staff badge, my work badge, and my press pass could not grant me entry with a vehicle.
Businesses, fearing unrest and unable to receive their staff or customers, remained shut, turning what is usually a bustling commercial hub into a deserted expanse. Yet, amidst this unprecedented lockdown, a contradictory narrative emerged from the security heads.
Everybody's getting to CBD. Everybody's going for duty as normal.
A statement that, as our footage clearly shows, from the heavy police presence to the deserted streets and stranded commuters, stands in stark defiance of the reality on the ground. This comes just a day after the Public Service CS declared unequivocally that today, July 7th, was not a public holiday and all civil servants were expected to report to work.
Monday is not a public holiday. We are expected across the Republic of Kenya to be in our offices.
Yet, the actions of the state effectively made it impossible for many to do so. The city's arteries were severed, public transport paralyzed, and the ordinary citizens' right to movement severely curtailed.
I'd like to really tell all the Kenyans that who feel inconvenienced as a result of this security operation, to tell them, poleni sana, we just had to do this because we wanted you to be safe and we want your property to be safe.
The spirit of Saba Saba, a day forged in the fires of dissent against authoritarian rule, today faced a different kind of suppression. The message from the authorities was clear. No demonstrations would be tolerated. But the question remains, at what cost to the daily lives and fundamental freedoms of the citizens they are sworn to protect? Today, the empty streets of Nairobi spoke volumes, more than any official statement ever could. Nairobi City, known for its vibrant pulse, was today silenced. The question is, what does a Saba Saba marked by barricades and deserted avenues truly say about the state of our democracy? From a Nairobi CBD that feels like a city holding its breath, I'm Sharon Momanyi for NTV.